Live, another session. Welcome everybody. Let's give a minute or two to see if anyone joins up. Let me check if I'm live on all my channels. Let me just check that. Today is going to be a very interesting lecture, I must admit. We're going to talk about something incredible. We're going to talk about an ad that is actually kicking ass, not just for myself, but also for a few of our clients that let me turn off the music off. Also for a few of our clients. So this ad has been tested very robustly. So we're just gonna wait for a few minutes. Great. We're live on YouTube, live everywhere. So let's see, open the chat. If we get some questions, we give one more minute to see if anyone else join, and we're gonna dive straight into a very exciting lecture today. It's gonna be about a winning ad template that I use for my agency, for my coaching program, and for quite a few of our clients. And it's just bringing success after success every time we try to test it again and put some money against it. So I think a few more seconds and I can start diving deep into this lecture. So again, let's do it. Welcome everyone. Another lecture this week is about the new money making ad template. This ad template converts like crazy, I must admit, and it's tested against a lot of dollars, and it works fantastically for myself. This is one of the reasons you're actually watching this, and this is one of the reasons why you're part of this group, and why did you get access to my free training. And I didn't want to do this lecture before I actually test this with some of our agency clients, and they are getting insane results too. So I've decided that it is the right thing to do is to share it with you. And today we're going to review this ad template that you need to start using it right now if you're running any kind of lead generation ads, or if even if you're selling courses directly. So why first, let's start with the why we're going to talk about this ad template. And as I mentioned just earlier, I spent thousands of my own money in testing this ad template. I spent many thousands of my clients' money testing into this ad template. And I can tell you that every single time we try this ad template and we adjusted it to different business, it every single time it works. So if you say right now, why should I really trust you? Well, I'm going to explain to you right now that the reason you're watching this, the reason you're here is this ad template. You saw this ad, you apply, you join the group, you're watching the free training. If you're smart, if you're lazy, you're not. So you're the one who's losing here. But we're not about to talk about that. So it actually works. And trust me, I test over 100 different ads for myself, probably every month. And very rarely, so far, I can actually really say that so far nothing can beat this ad that I've created. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. And that's why you want to learn about it right now. So now the next thing I want to talk about it, as we said in the description of this event, is why is this ad working? So first of all, you need to understand that every single person in the world who's on any kind of social media platform scrolls the height of the Eiffel Tower per day. That's 310 meters, if I'm right. That's a lot of scrolling. So every single person scrolls the height of the Eiffel Tower on daily basis. So your ad has to be capable of stopping that scroll, because otherwise it's just going to be one of the millions of posts that appear on their feed. And this ad template that I'm going to reveal in a bit definitely does that. If you ask me why, I didn't know in the beginning, but now I have all the learnings to share with you. What is a scroll stop creative, and why do you have to have it? As I said, the height of the Eiffel Tower, you have to stop me from scrolling, and you probably have less than a second to achieve that. So many coaches and freelancers I talk over decade of doing this job, they say, well, ads don't work, or I've tried and blah blah blah, and they're not making the money, and I'm like, all right, how many creatives have you tested last week? What concepts have you tested? What have you tried? What is your tactic to stop the scroll? Which kind of tactics have you implemented to stop the scroll? Because the first job of the ad is to stop the scroll. The second one is to promise an outcome. And third one is to deliver on the outcome that the ad promised. And most of them are just like shrugging and say, what are you talking about? So the fact that you just made a single image or something and you posted there, or you made one video and it didn't work, it means you haven't even tried to create a good ad. And good ads is what matter. Ads that stopping the scroll is what matter. Ads that can stop the scroll is what makes a whole difference. So when you start creating your ad, you really need to think like, how can I stop the scroll? This is my first goal. This is your first job. So now, without further ado, I will just show you the winning ad template, and we're going to analyze it together so you really understand why is this actually working so well. All right, and here we go. Boom. Fantastic. So what you can see here, guys, is the winning ad template. This ad brought me over 1,000 leads into my pipeline, that I send SMS messages to, that I send email messages to. I have almost 160 of them join the Facebook group. Many of them are communicating with us. We are helping them for free. Some of them are already buying our programs, and it works like hell. Really good. So also I tested this ad in several, okay, this is better, into several different businesses, and I'm going to show you a few other examples as well. And let's start right away with the reason why this ad is working so freaking well at the moment. And if you don't trust me, reach out to me. I'll show you my ad account, and you'll see this ad is bringing me leads for less than $2. And it does the same for other trainers, coaches. We're using it, and for some coaches we're actually using it to sell the courses right away, and it really works. So now the first thing you can see, this ad stops the scroll. It stopped yours. That's why you're watching this. The reason it does that, first, I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, it's an ad colors and the blah blah, but first of all, it really stands out because of the caption, because of the all capital letters, huge letters, and the image that I've created, where you can actually see how it looks like if you buy the course. In this case, the course is free, but you don't even have to apply in order to understand how it looks like once you are inside the course. So I've kind of giving you that feeling of owning it already without even sharing your details with me. And the red color certainly helps, but if you can see it in total, The main factor here is the huge capital letters, wide letters, very easy to read, very easy to consume. And then you have these amazing frames of laptops, tablets, phones that actually shows you how it looks like inside. So you're like, oh, this looks inside. What is it about? So this image itself, with the screen and the phones, really works well. Not just only in ads, it works really really good on landing pages. So because, as I mentioned, it gives to the viewer or the prospect a feeling like they're already inside. And we tested this many times on landing pages. It really improved the conversion rate on the landing pages. We try to use it in ads, and it does really make a big difference. And this is backed by lifetime data and money we spend every single day. Now, the next thing we want to talk is targeting. So if you follow me and you're trying the things that I'm teaching you, you know that I don't use any guru tactics in the ads manager trying to target these people and targeted people, but I do it the way it's supposed to be done. And I target, and this ad works so well, and it's bringing me only the people I want into my funnel, and that's coaches and freelancers just like yourself. And as you can see, I don't have to do anything in the ads manager. I don't have to do any magic. I don't have to have a secret strategy or the ad funnel that the guru told me to do, because I do it the right way. And the right way is to target with your creative. And what you can see here, the first thing you can see in this ad is my targeting. Where is the targeting? It's not in the ads manager. It's not in detailed targeting. It's not some secret tactics or hack how to make your ads run better, because none of that stuff works. It's actually with the creative. So right away from the beginning in the ad with red, I'm drawing the attention to the viewer to see the top part of my headline where it says ads for coaches. This is how you target the audience you want to attract. So now, if you're not a coach and you're not thinking about running ads to scale your business, why on earth would you sign up for what I have to offer? Yes, there will be random people here and there, but I can tell you with a very high accuracy that everybody, and I get bunch of leads every single day with this ad, and you probably seen it on your wall, brings me coaches, freelancers, and people who are thinking to become coach or a freelancer. And this is why this ad works so well, because it brings me the right people. Now I'm going to show you another examples that we use the exact same ad for other businesses, and it worked like crazy. And as again, targeting is done on ad level. You target with your ad. You target with your creative. Your ad should speak to the right people before they even do anything. Your ad is not supposed to be shown to the right people. Your ad's supposed to send the message so the right people can actually see it and take action. And this is how social media advertising work, period. Now, let's talk about the main headline. The main headline, or the copy mastery, the copy secret of this ad, and why it works so well for me, is also the next thing is what is the headline actually saying. So as I said, what is in red, the top part of my headline, is my targeting, ads for coaches. And then is my main headline is what actually make people want to share with me their details. This is everything. Your copy is everything. We said the fancy image on the bottom is what stops the scroll. Ads for coaches in the top corner is what is doing the targeting to bring me the right people to click my ad and give me the details. And now the reason why would they do that, after I got their attention with the template and the image, I target them. I say, hey, if you're not a coach, move on. Or if your coach, this is for you. So I got their attention with the image. I tell them this is for you or it's not for you. And then I'm saying, hey, the reason why you really, really, really need to click this ad is because I'm going to teach you how to run ads in 60 minutes, right? Now, I have to admit, it took me over 200 different headlines to come up with this one. This one didn't just drop from the sky, and it's not something I just woke up and said, that's what I need to say. I have a reverse system of finding that specific headline that works, that made you click this ad and give me your details so I can send you SMS and email and put you in my Facebook group and talk to you, try to help you and see if we can work together. But we talk about that more if you're part of our program. And this is what is essential in order to find which message is going to attract you the right people. So I come up with, after testing over 200 different headlines, as I said, we're not going to go how I do that because that's part of our program. I come up with learn ads in 60 minutes. So now let's talk about why this specific headline is working so well. So the first thing, as you can see, and this is all I teach all my clients, and this is what we try to do with every single one of our agency clients that we run ads for, is we sell outcomes. And in this specific case, it's a bit more complicated, but let's make this lecture even more interesting to watch. So now, as you can see, the headline says learn ads in 60 minutes. So I'm offering you, so I stop your scroll, I stop you from scrolling with my image and my template. Then I told you, hey, if you're a coach, you need to watch. So I target that this is specifically designed for you because you're a coach and a freelancer. And then I'm giving you a promise with an outcome. And I'm telling you, you're going to learn ads in 60 minutes if you give me your details in return. And why is this working so well? Learn ads in 60 minutes. We know everybody is very busy, especially coaches and freelancers. They're trying to figure out content. They're trying to make reels. They're trying to dance on trends. They're trying to make emails. They try to follow up. They're listening to their sales coach who's telling them to send million cold DMs a day. I don't know why they do that. And all of that is done, and they don't really have time. And most of the people who buy courses, they never finish them. The majority of them do 30 to 40% before they give up. Many of them ask for the money back because they see it's like 10 hours course and they don't want to do it. So I condense my course into 60 minutes, and it's like 10. And I'm telling you that you can really, really master ads in just 60 minutes. And that sounds, it's not unrealistic expectation, because most of these coaches knows that one course with 10 sections and every section has 5-6 minutes, that's a lot of good information, and the information is good. And learning to implement and test it might take months, right? So 60 minutes sounds like a little, but it actually doing the exact job and actually being good at it might take a lot of time. And the other thing, so here I'm offering learn ads, which is the outcome. You're going to learn how to run ads. So I'm not talking about how good my course is or what you want to become. I'm giving you, this is what you're going to learn. And then I give you a time frame. And time frames always work really, really well. People want to know from the start how much time they need to invest in order to see the results you're promising them. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be unrealistic here and lie to people. I'm saying that if you give them the time frame, they can immediately, their brain works in a way that there's like, okay, I need to download this and I can complete in 60 minutes tomorrow at 10 in the morning until 11. I don't have meetings. I can sit down and watch this thing and see if it actually makes sense for me. So you're kind of helping them organize their time. You're helping them to you make it so much easier for them to take action, just simply because you told them it takes only 60 minutes. Sometimes it can be in 14 days. in 7 days, in 90 days. And you've seen this quite a lot on the internet, but it works. It psychologically really works really well. And that's why I used it. And I try many. I said I try over 200 headlines before I actually strike gold. And now it works. So now this is about the main headline. So you always want to have an outcome, guys. Outcome. An outcome is what am I getting if I do everything the right way, the way you tell me to do it? What is it going to happen? If you're a social media coach for growth, Instagram, you can say grow your hit 10k followers in 80 days, in 90 days. If you're a personal trainer, you can go drop a size in 14 days. If you are selling cars, you can say get your dream car at your doorstep tomorrow, right? So you kind of create an illusion into people, reality illusion that will become reality if they take action. And it's really, really powerful. And now we have another line here of text, which is very, very important, which says it's a free training, right? And if yours is not free training, you don't have to do. But as I always preach and I teach people, if you're starting for the first time and you don't have a lot of money to spend on ads, you have no other option rather than running free lead magnets, running free trainings to create some traction, attract as many people as possible into your world. Let the algorithms learn about who is actually taking action with your business so you can have future success. If you're just starting and you're trying to sell something that's $300-$500 right away, but your budget is really small, you don't really understand what is your right message, you don't have winning ads, you don't have winning landing pages, you don't have winning products, etc., you're going to lose a lot of money, or you're going to lose the little money you plan to spend. So I love running free stuff, and that's my ad says free training plus templates. Well, I must say I ran this ad without that word. I tried this out without the word templates and the underscore, and it didn't work so well. As soon as I add this word that says templates, the ad exploded, which basically means I'm telling you people, you're not just gonna have to sit in front of the screen and watch me for an hour trying to be a smartass, but also with a single click, you can get everything done for you, ready to implement and grow your business. And that really, really made a huge change to the ad and the results that I got from the ads. And then I tested it with other clients, and without any surprise, the same thing really, really happened. And it was mind-blowing revelation for myself in that stage, and that's why I'm sharing it with you right now. All right, so now let's go to the next very, very important thing. How did I came up with this ad template, right? You might say, well, you say this ad template work, but how did you come up with it? So I'm just going to talk about in general. If you want to start running ads and like, okay, you want to use this template, fantastic, but you want to find something else. This is the process of how you do this. The first thing you do, you go to Facebook Ads Library. You go and you find the big dogs in your niche, the people who are spending millions of dollars on ads, and you see their ads. The next thing you want to do is you want to go and check and make sure that the ads you're seeing on the screen are running bare minimum a month. So if they've been running these ads for a month, that means they work. If they kept spending money after a month on them, again, time frame doesn't really matter. Maybe they spend $10,000 a day, and that for you it's a year, right? But if you see that they're running them for a month, it's a very good indication that this ad is doing fairly good job for them. can tag that template and you can go in Canva, uh, whatever you're using, PowerPoint, whatever you're using, and recreate that template to serve you. You get the template. Let's say, for the benefit of the exercise, you're using Canva. You get the template, you put it in Canva, you redesign it, you make it yours, you make it stand out. Keep it simple. Don't try to reinvent the template and being a graphic designer, because these guys are already spending millions and they know what works. Then you just copy that template 100 times, write 100 different headlines. Use ChatGPT if you want to. Make sure your headlines are focusing on outcomes and test them. Run test ads, see which headline is actually bringing you the results you desire. And don't expect that all of them are going to work, even though sometimes you'll be surprised that, actually not sometimes, most of the times what you don't even think it's going to work well, it's actually what works well. You get all these headlines, you test them, and then you see which of these headlines is actually delivering what you desire the ad to deliver to you, and you repeat the template. You repeat the template, you create new headlines, you test again, you find another new ad. So now, once you have the winning template that already works, all you're doing is you're trying to find the right headline, the right message. Even when you find one, you don't stop here. Take the template, run it, get the leads, write another 200 headlines, test them again, try to find another winning ad. And once you get a few, then you can go and say, okay, I want another template. Then you go and you search for another template. You use the same strategy. You go to the Facebook ad library, see what the big dogs are doing, see which ads are running more than a month. Go into Canva, recreate your ad template, write 100 headlines, test them all, see which one works the best, put your money on that, repeat the process. Now, as I said, I'm going to share another ad. So this is the same ad that we run for one of our clients that also kick ass. So here is the same ad, same template for completely different coaching business, and it's still working like crazy. And it starts with targeting, and it says free speaker training, right? So it's targeting public speakers. It doesn't target coaches. It doesn't target fitness trainers. It doesn't target somebody who sells cars. It targets speakers. Right away, the first thing that stops the scroll is the design with the laptop, the phones. It's like, oh, what is this? It gives you the effect like you already possess this thing, even if you haven't already downloaded it. It says who it is for. If you're a public speaker and you want to improve, this is for you. And then we offer you the outcome. And the outcome in this case is master the art of persuasive speaking. So you see, we're stopping the scroll. We target the right person with the creative by telling them this is who this is for, and then we give them the outcome they desire. In this case is master the art of persuasive speaking. And after testing hundreds of headlines, we see that speakers actually want to learn how to be more persuasive into their talks. And then we had free training, we had templates, and boom. And we're actually driving people to a free training that's upselling people to a course. You can play with the colors, change backgrounds, but that doesn't really move the needle so much as what is actually saying here. Your headline is the base thing to make people take action. The template is the whole template you see is what stops the scroll as it is, but this main headline is what makes the difference. There's another template that works really well, is huge capital letters. And again, it's the same really tactic. The template on itself, it's very scroll stopping. It catches the eye, it stops you. And the first thing you will read once you stop scrolling here is the red part, right? Because it says it's so poking up into your eyes, and you're like free speaker training. So if you're not a speaker, you just move on. We don't need you, and you don't need us. And then very capital letters again. What do you see here, guys? You see outcome. You see, master the art of persuasive speaking. And again, we didn't come up with this overnight. It took us hundreds and hundreds of ads to come up with this headline. We want live training plus templates. And it worked like crazy. And here is just in a different color, but it doesn't make sense. So also try to use this template if you want, target in the top. This is the second best we have at the moment, but this one is where all the leads are coming from. So if you're watching this and you're part of this group, is because you see this ad, and this is the reason, the exact reason why this ad works so well. And to create this template, it takes 10 minutes in Canva if you experience, half an hour if you're not experienced. And again, once you have your template ready, make sure you target the people with the top part of your ad and then offer them the outcome. Don't offer them how you're going to fix the solution. Don't offer them the tool, but offer them the outcome they're looking for, because the outcome is what happens once they start working with you. So I'm super excited that I'm able to share this template with you guys. We've been running for several months now, spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and everywhere we implemented it in the agency or with our coaching clients, it freaking works. It worked, and it brought a lot of leads, and in certain cases, a lot of sales. And I highly encourage you to go create your variation. If you have any questions, reach out to me in the group. You have my phone, you're receiving SMS from me. Reach out to me there. If you're in the course, you can also book a call. Also, somewhere here, now this video will be published in the group, so you can see a link to book a call. Let's jump on a 15-minute call. Let's have a coffee together. Why not have a chat, see what you're doing, how you're doing, how can we help you. We help quite a lot of people at the moment, and if you have any questions or about how to run ads, how to read the numbers, how to make the perfect financial plan to run ads for your business, find the link. It will be somewhere. I don't know where it's going to appear. And I'm super happy to meet you and chat with you. I'm addicted to this work. I love it, and I want to learn more about what your plans are. So again, find the link, book a call. Let's have a friendly chat and see if we can help you. And I really hope so that this lecture will help you and you learn something valuable. I'm also going to publish it soon into a free course that you should be downloading it, and you can watch it again there. So again, I wish you all the best. Let's meet, let's talk, and see you on the next lecture next Sunday, next Thursday, next Sunday, next week, next Thursday. Bye.